I was reading a book the other day. Reading a book? Yes, it's all about civilization or something. A nutty kind of a book. Do you know that the guy says that machinery is going to take the place of every profession?
What do you say?
No.
Tomorrow night?
No.
Next year?
No.
Good. Because by me it's this way. The longer they know, the harder they yes.
Well, I don't want to be honorable with you unless it's absolutely necessary.
It's the Al Travis Show. We absolutely love having her on. It's Life with Katie. Katie, how are you today?
I am well, and at the risk of saying something nice to you, I'm going to anyway, Al. Your little clips that are before we start, I think they're so enjoyable.
Well, thank you for that. It's funny, when I first started doing them, and I had he's a good friend in the business, thought I played him too much. So at the start of every segment where I get a new guest in, I like to put one on. Oh, it's too much. People get tired of it. I said, not if you have enough of them, right? I mean, as long as you're not always using the same. Anyway, we had some comments about it. I enjoy them. I have a guy, relative actually, who puts them together for me, and I don't necessarily know all the clips. I don't know them until I get them. I don't put together. He does them, and then there's some of these, and he's got to be 30-ish. Yeah. And some of the movies are not probably movies I've ever seen. I like when he goes deeper in the, Casablanca, that sort. But I enjoy them anyway. So thank you for bringing that up.
Yeah, I think they're fun.
Speaking of 30-ish, happy birthday to your oldest. What does that do for you? Your daughter's turned 30, right?
Yeah, today's the day.
Well, congratulations to Sam. What does that do for you? Because you remember, you probably think you're 30. I mean, I'm in my 30s in my life, in my head. Knowing I'm not, but that's what I think. How you can't justify that if you have a 30-year-old child.
It's really hard to justify. And I was 30 when I had her. So it's like, uh-oh.
That does ring a lot of bells, doesn't it?
It's like, wow, was I as young as she is? There's no way the hospital let me bring home a baby when I was as young as she is. Which just goes to show she's not as young as I think she, nor am I. Yeah, it's very strange.
Well, and don't you remember 30 being really old when you were a kid?
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's my parents' age. Then you were there, all of a sudden, it didn't seem that old, and now you have a kid that old, and they seem younger. My kids are roughly the same age as yours. I was older than that when I was 30.
Oh, 100%. Well, I was married and having my first baby. And I think my mom was 30 years younger than I. She was born in 32. I was born in 60. No, excuse me. She was born in 35. I was born in 65. Sam was born in 95. I'm like, Sam, you got to keep it going. You're going to have a baby.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah, we have babies every 30 years. And she's like, A, no. B, I'm really eating somebody. C, I don't like kids. And 4, no. I'm like,
all right. All these traditions end at some point. Okay, that is too funny. Congratulations to her, and good for you. My oldest is 28, so I kind of see that coming. But again, in my head, I know I'm 60. My body, it's 60 for sure. But my head, what was your favorite year? What decade? I really think late 40s to 50 were primo. You're making some decent money. You're doing your thing. You got responsibilities, but you could still move around and things didn't hurt just by getting up in the morning. I like 45 to 50. What would be your fave?
My early 50s and then my latter 50s. The middle 50s were horrifying, but man, I got off to a good start and I rallied at the end.
Okay.
Like you. Oh yeah, I think so. And then you know what? The 30s to 40 were good because it was fun having kids and having the little kids and the dog and doing all, going to the park. And,
the Norman Rockwell thing.
Right. That was all really cool. And I like that a lot. But man, there's something to be said for being, to your point, an adult who has, a
couple bucks,
a little change in their pocket and some freedom. Yeah.
Have you, switch topics completely, have you ever tried this mushroom coffee?
No, but I've read about it and I am curious because it's like, man, is that like the secret to life?
And that's how they sell it. And I don't know how much my wife's going to like me sharing this, But she got into this stuff, I don't know, 6 to 8 months ago, a year, whatever. She's been drinking this mushroom. I've never been a coffee guy. Just absolutely, I have no want for it. I don't like the taste of it. I just not there. But because I'm in peak physical condition, my wife reads me the ingredients of the mushroom thing, saying this will help you with the sleep and the thing. It cures everything. I mean, you'll get rid of wrinkles. It's the miracle cure. And I said, fine. I don't want to say a week ago. I said, okay, fine. I'll just have a cup with you in the morning. It isn't going to hurt me any, right?
You're Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Like
it is so horrible. The taste is so horrible. We should put cream in it and some stuff to make it taste better. I get it. But at first it was just so ungodly hot that it would burn my tongue. And now I realize that was just to help the taste. I'd like the burning flesh of my tongue more than the actual coffee itself. When you got to have something, you have to pour peppermint schnapps in it or whatever you call it, pumpkin spice latte or whatever to make it taste good, then you shouldn't be drinking it. Mountain Dew, you know what you do with Mountain Dew? You open the top, drink it as is. You don't need anything. I dislike it so.
Well, I get, well, we can control the heat of it, but is it really vile? Does Steph think it tastes gross too? And she's like, yeah, but you know what? It's going to cure me of every known.
Well, and she can tell the difference between types of coffee. You're probably one of those people, right? You go to the Starbucks, you can get the cocoa, whatever, I only know from Quick Trip, I got 5 different, the French vanilla roast and the whatever. You probably can tell the difference. My wife can, and she has some blends that she really likes. She's not as thrilled with this, but because of the good it's supposed to do her instead of coffee, she's made the switch. But then I had to go get peppermint something cream to put into for this morning. I was at the store, so I had to pick some up. And again, I'm back to if you got to put something in it, it's cough syrup. I'm not a fan, but I'm still doing it. I'm a week into it, 1 cup every day. No caffeine. Again, why do it then? I don't know. My spleen's better. How do you know when your spleen's better? My spleen should be fixed by now, I think. You not had it?
I have not had it. And where I've seen it is on social media, but I was at Target the other day and they had an end cap of it. And I'm like, okay, this really is a thing. You know what? When Target has an end cap of it, it's real.
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder if I should get that. And I'm like,
I don't know. They've got to buy a gallon bag or whatever. I don't know how it all comes. Try a little bag of it. Tell me what you think, because I'm not a coffee lover to begin with. This doesn't do it for me. No coffee would. I don't know if it's any worse or not. But if it doesn't have caffeine in it, do me a favor. At least give me something. Give me a jolt of something. It says you won't get that crash. Well, yeah, because you never got the high. Part of the crash is you got the high. You get the caffeine. Nothing. So my spleen is in good shape, and I'm kind of a bitter person.
I thought your spleen was looking better today.
I thought so. It just seems so much fresher. And that's the other thing. Does it make you sleep better? Get up. How'd you sleep last night? I go, fine. Oh, see, it works. I don't know that's how that, it's almost placebo in your head thing.
Oh, for sure.
Do you take any, let's get personal with Katie for just a second. Do you take any vitamin supplements, anything, none of that?
I don't take, I'm not on any.
You eat beet stuff? The beets evidently are new. Have you heard about beets? They sell them in all kinds of triangle gummies and the beets. If you eat beets, you're like golden. No, I can't stand beets. It'll never happen, but.
I don't take any kind of supplements, and I'm not on any medicine of any kind, thank God. But here's what I think, because then one year it was pomegranates, and I did buy some of this turmeric, whatever supplement, and I did it for a couple days, and the whole thing is sitting downstairs. Sam bought me flaxseed one time. She's like, it's supposed to be really good for you. And I'm like, okay. Yeah, no. I think the flaxseed growers of America, the pomegranate growers of America, people who sell mushrooms, sure, it's great. What did you say is the next thing? Beets.
Beets, yeah.
Farmers sat around a table to figure out how
the beet marketing company. They came, yeah.
Right? They bought. I am watching House of Lies right now, so they got a consulting team in and said, you know what? We start telling people it's good for you. We can come up with 8 different ways to make this stuff, and people will think they've got to have it, and we'll convince them that it's good for them, and they'll buy it like crazy. I think it's all marketing, and I think it's all BS.
Okay, fair enough. But I will bet you dollars for donuts that what kind of juju bees or whatever in your shampoo, Jojo or whatever, Oh yeah, yeah. I bet you worry all that about how much jojoba beans I got in my hair products, right?
Oh yeah, because their marketing consultants are spot on. Stuff's magic.
But the beat people, they're lying.
Yeah, they're
Oh,
liars.
feel my silky hair.
Maybe I should rub beets in my hair. I don't know. That would be it.
You don't have to. When you take the beet gummy, it all works through everything. It comes right out your pores. It's really good. All right, we got to go to break. I got to ask you about some. We don't talk enough politics. I want to talk some politics with Katie. We got that coming up next. It's paid family leave, brought to you by Katie. Next.
Those are going so well.
I know it really was.
This season, bring the whole family to see Irving Berlin's White Christmas. This smash hit musical based on the classic film returns by popular demand to delight you at Chanhassen dinner theaters. With loads of laughter and a stunning showcase of Irving Berlin songs, White Christmas is a celebration of the romance, friendship, and magic of the holidays. Make your plans today to see White Christmas. Visit chanhassendt.com.
If it's your turn to host a game, Grandpa's Barbecue suggests you try something different. Put out the perfect barbecue flavor of Grandpa's Barbecue. Add it to your ribs, dip the meatballs, or drench your wings in the original flavor of Grandpa's Barbecue. It isn't too hot or spicy, fruity or smoky or whatever. Grandpa's Barbecue. Available in select stores and online at grandpasbarbecueshop.com.
Amongst friends, the Al Travis Show. Nothing but talk.
Just to get the point one more time with Katie, who doesn't believe that the beets actually do anything, but the beet people want you to buy more beets, and that may all be true. She is a golfer, so I would like to know when Strixon tells you their new dimple technology will get you 20 extra yards on your golf swing. You trying it because they got some dimple technology they came up with? Because I will, but the first sleeve, if that first hit isn't 20 yards further, then I just give up.
There you go. I think that's fair. I just don't like the idea of it's like I'm pretty healthy now. I'm not going to mess it up by screwing it up. And I was told one time, oh, you know what you need to do is take these one kind of vitamins. And okay. So I did, and I ended up at the doctor, and the doctor's like, "Well, are you doing anything different?" And I said, "Well, I'm taking these vitamins that the trainer
Yeah.
at you." No, I'm not
Wherever.
saying.
Yeah.
told me. And he looked at me. He's like, "Oh, it's got this." He's like, "Ugh, "That is
Yeah. Down.
oh, that's why." And I kind of from then on, that was the end of it for me.
I don't want to go down the road, but half the people we know, most of the people we know what we just heard us chatting about would probably agree. But as soon as you say, but I got the same thoughts about like vaccinations, whoa, anti-vaxxer, you're a big, oh boy, you want the measles, I don't want to go down that road. Here's what I want.
But
Go
the pharmacy people, they
Yeah.
really mean it when they say it's going to cure everything. Except
Yeah.
there's a new drug that I heard a commercial for on the radio the other day. Honest to God, it was like if it bothers you that make something like innocuous
Yeah.
up. I'm like,
Yeah.
well, that doesn't seem like that big a deal. You should try this medicine, and it will also kill you, but it will
You won't have the nail fungus.
right. You'll do 500 other things. I'm like, what it's solving is not even that bad. Who would risk killing themselves?
Well, here's the one that gets me. When you listen to, okay, we're going to just do the segment on this whole health thing. So what gets me about you listen to these commercials and they go through the whole thing and how great it's going to fix this little thing that you didn't even know was a problem, but now you saw it on TV. Hey, I have that problem, so I got to get it fixed. And at the end, don't take if you're allergic to its ingredients. Now, how in God's green earth would I know? Did you make it out of cats? I'm allergic to cats. Is cats in there? I would have no idea. How do you know that until you take it and your throat swells up and you die?
Right? And it's too late. Oops. Well, we said right here on page 68 of the warning that
Well, how about for you ladies? How about this thing? You're doing this thing, and don't take if you're not telling your doctor you've had like a heart transplant or you're pregnant or this and that. Wouldn't your doctor know that? If you're in there thinking the whole spleen thing's got to get fixed and you're going to try this medicine that does the spleen, you didn't mention to the doctor you're pregnant. You didn't mention to the doctor that you had a heart transplant 3 years ago. That's not on a chart somewhere. You got to remind the doctor.
well, right? It doesn't make any sense to me. And you would like to think that the doctors aren't going to put anything, prescribe
Yeah.
anything that you don't really need. You'd like to think that the pharmacy folk
I'm going to catch it.
are going to be ethical. And are we just getting old and salty, Al? Is that our problem?
Well, maybe it is because here I will never buy another product where everybody in the commercial dresses like the packaging.
Oh
and the
my
weird,
God! Right?
like, oh, he's got a car the same color as the pill. I'm going to go buy it. How crappy stupid is that? It's the worst marketing ever. But
Oh
maybe
yeah,
it
there's a
was wrong.
diabetes one that's that. I'm like, oh my gosh, look at that. They're all wearing the matching outfits and singing.
And the other one, and I'm doing this because I'm a chubby guy, okay? I am so tired of these people needing the medicine. You need the medicine. You got the medicine. I get the medicine. But we chubby people don't break down in song and dance in public. And all of a sudden you're around the fountain and you start singing about your overweightness and how it's going to help. And then 16 other chubby guys come wander around you doing a dance thing. This is in real life. We don't do that. Sorry. Speaking for all chubby people.
Well, and there'll be a commercial for something for chubby people, and everybody in the commercial size 0. And it's like, you've never been chubby a day in your life. Well, I've got this extra
Yeah.
2 ounces I could stand to lose. No, you don't.
It's-
You
it's-
have to literally remove some skin or a rib to get rid of that. Come on.
This doesn't work for you ladies as much as the guys. It's the workout stuff where you get these guys who have been working out their entire lives. They're massive. And all you got to do is take this Generation X pill. It'll raise your moving on testosterone. Good. Do me this. Take a picture of a guy today, give him it, and then show me 3 months later where he's at. Because the guys you got on been doing this for years and years and years. And this isn't happening in 6 months.
Oh,
sorry.
And that's one. And ladies, you'll like your pen taking and it's like, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to.
People get to see the wink, wink. Yes, and do this, and the ladies will like it too. What does that mean?
Yeah, the bedroom's gonna thank you. Oh, I don't think so. Ew. Not,
Well, we did this whole thing on food and products and stuff. We'll talk next week. We don't get to talk about it. You wasted my time. Sorry.
That's
Want to
right.
talk Minnesota paid family leave? Remind me next week. I want to
Okay,
talk
we're
about
gonna
it.
talk about that on Thanksgiving. Yeah, we were.
Oh no, we're out. tip you for Thanksgiving. I'll try to find another spot. We'll get you back. No, we're not going to work Thanksgiving Day. Fair enough.
Okay.
This chubby guy is going to be singing around a fountain somewhere about how skinny I'm getting, eating all this Thanksgiving stuffing. That's what I'm going to be doing. All
And
right.
some gravy. I think the gravy actually takes calories away. So just pour some more gravy in there, Al.
Put gravy on everything. And you know what? I'm not going to eat everything. I'm going to push those canned cranberries right off to the side. Cranberries. Back up. Life with Katie on the Al Travis Show.